I love people sometimes. Welcome to this reading. I'm Whitney Møøn. It's fucking Labor Day. I bet you there is nobody around. But you know what? I don't give a shit. Just because there's nobody around, that's even better. We'll get message when they're not around. Gotta love that. Stay. Okay, yes. Take what resonates, leave everything else behind. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you, that's awesome. Here we go. All right. We got Saturn. We got 11th house. And we have Leo. Like you might be getting bossed around by like a friend or something. And the universe really wants you to step into your Leo energy. It's like, I don't know, you might have a friend overstepping. And you're like, bitch, you ain't even a friend. You're like more than like an acquaintance. The fuck are you telling me what to do? Like they're treating you like a charity case or something like that. I had this one friend, honestly. He wasn't even a friend, but for some reason, he acted like he was a friend. And every time he came around my life, it was like he felt like he had to fix something or give me something or fix something. And I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't want anything. Like, can't you see? And then that's the thing is when people, when they can't be with you, then they try to control you. They try to tell you that they know what's best for you. And you're like, fucking, you're over. Like, it's awesome when people care about you. But this isn't really caring about somebody. This is overstepping. And then that friend has to kind of like counteract that. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. With the 9 of Swords in reverse. Hey, Igniting! I didn't even think anybody was going to be here today. What's happening, man? We're busting motherfuckers today for all their bullshit over the long weekend. I hope you had a good long weekend. I had just a regular plain Jane weekend with fun-filled work and money and, I hope you had the same. What do we got on the bottom? 3 of Cups. This is what I'm fucking saying. 3 of Cups is friends. All right. 3 of Cups is friends. Right back at you, Pontiac. All right. 3 is friends. High Priestess in reverse on the bottom of the deck with the Teacher in reverse. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is who doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, as you can see, the moon is in both of them. Okay, well, I don't know if that's the moon or it's more or less like everything etched in stone, which would be history. Okay, so I don't know if it's right now. I don't know if you're currently dealing with it or if something you just dealt with or it's something you're about to deal with. A Queen of Swords in reverse who is lying. Okay, they're manipulative. They're lying. They might use their appearance like, how you expect me to lie, but I'm the only one who tells the truth. Ooh, I do not like that. One of your friends is bullshitting you. One of your friends could have turned on you. They could be talking shit about you. 9 of Swords in reverse doesn't really seem too much like they're fucking worried about it, although it's kind of ironic. Irony. We love that word. It's like they claim to not be worried about it because they're running their fucking mouth as if they don't worry about it. But at the same time, I feel like this person's having nightmares about it because their soul is trying to tell them that what their entitled body, what their 3D entitled body is doing is not right. Okay. And I just recently had somebody who, did it by the book with me. By the book. She kept saying, this is by the book. This is by the book. This is by the book. Yeah, but it's completely inhumane. It might be by the book, but you're taking advantage of by the book. And that is a lot of, parents with the Bible. Okay. They claim that a book knows more about their intimate personal details with their family and their telepathy with their children. When you follow a book, okay, as opposed to your natural instincts, books are written by people. People sometimes use their own fucking judgment to write whatever the fuck they want. Okay? A book is somebody's opinion, somebody's judgment, somebody's facts, somebody's peace of mind or peace of mind personal, you know what I mean, okay? Now, their personal views and the way that they see things, okay, and the way that they write this fucking book isn't even going to be the way that anybody else would do it, okay? So that's why it's by the book. Okay, you can do everything by the book, but you can still be human. You can still feel. You can still be vulnerable, okay? You can still do things by the book, but you don't have to fucking do it. Like, okay, for instance, when I was 16, I drove my stepfather's car drunk into a ditch with a bunch of my friends. I did not know what my stepfather did, okay, until I was very much older. And the cops were called because instantly, like, we called the truck driver to come and get us out. He fucking called the cops. He knew that we had been drinking. He knew we had been fucking around, and he called the cops. Two of the dudes that we were with split, okay? And my friend that I was with stayed with me, right? We were 16 years old. She didn't leave me. She stayed. Cop came, analyzed the situation, and, I mean, I wasn't crying or anything. That the car had been stolen. I didn't even say that I was driving, so I didn't even put myself behind the wheel. I put nobody behind the wheel. I said that my friends dropped me out there, and once I found out where the car was. Like, I fucking bullshitted my whole way. But he still said, fuck you, you were driving. This is your dad's car. I know you were driving. So he slapped me with all these tickets, regardless of what I said. Okay, so when I had to go to court, again, 16-year-old, I had to go to court with all these tickets, right? And I got this prosecutor. And usually women have been like my kryptonite. Like, women just, they don't fucking like me. And they're so rude and brutal to me. If only they knew what I had dealt with as a child as to this is why I am the way that I am and back the fuck down. Okay. So women have been brutal to me most of my life. And, but this prosecutor, of course, my father came with me and, was absolutely ruthless to me the whole time. So I wasn't getting any sympathy from anybody, but I immediately cried. I mean, I was terrified. I didn't know that these charges came with like jail time. Like I was looking at going to juvie just for driving a fucking car, having a joyride at 16. I didn't hurt anybody. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. Okay. So like I started fucking bawling my eyes out. I was fucking terrified. Like what? I don't know what else to do. Like what the fuck? So anyways, we get up in front of the fucking judge and the prosecutor's like, we can't fucking put this chick in jail. Like, look at her. Like, she clearly didn't mean to do this. And my dad was like, you're getting off good. You better fucking pay attention to what these people are telling you right now. And I'm like, so I'm crying even more, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so the judge, honestly, he didn't let me off, but he changed my tickets and I only had to pay fines. And my license was suspended and it took me a couple more years to get my actual driving permit, right? But they were, honest to God, so fucking merciful to me. Like they followed the book, they did everything they were supposed to do, but they saw a fucking vulnerable 16-year-old and they didn't just slap me with a whole bunch of fucking cuffs and fucking jail time because I was a very, how do you even say it? Just fucking, I can't even believe that I survived. Okay, I don't know how I survived living. I really don't. When I go back and I think about it now, I was like, Whitney was in this fucking haze. She never knew what was going on. Everybody took advantage of her. But the only way she could defend herself was with rage. Leo energy. I'm a rising Leo. Okay. And I would use that fucking lion inside of me. And I tell you, it saved my life multiple times. I was assaulted. I've been raped. I've been beaten up. There's been things that have happened to me in my life that I have a rage for a reason. And the thing is when I was being assaulted, I was passed out, assaulted, laying next to this guy's friend who decided to just do whatever he wanted to me. And when I woke up out of it with what he was doing to me, I almost fucking killed him. I almost fucking killed him. And to be honest, I should have. There were times where I feel like I could have killed people because of what they were doing to me. And honestly, with everything I had suffered, I probably would have got off because I would have known shrinks. I would have been tested. They would have known how fucked up I was. They would have known that I was doing it in some, fog where I was just being attacked by people and just constantly trying to defend myself. I feel like I've been born to defend myself because nobody else defends me. Other than my sister. My sister is the only person stood up, and my sister's smaller than me. My sister, at some points, because people think that this rage comes with, I'm going to go and beat everybody up. It's just a front. It's just a fucking way that I protect myself. My sister has gone at people and pushed me out of the way for what they've done to me. She's tried to beat up people. She's tried to drive people, run them over. Okay. The things that my sister has done in my defense because of how many times people have tried to fuck me over thinking that I'm some fucking bitch and I'm like this and I'm out to hurt them and all I'm trying to do is just protect myself. I've been on my own. I still am on my own. My sister and I kick fucking ass on a daily basis. And that's the only reason why we're here. If we were these little fucking girls that just let everybody fucking pick on us and fucking put us down, we wouldn't be here right now. I'd be dead. Bitch, I've tried to die fucking 8 times. I've told you all this. I keep trying to die and God won't take me. So finally I stopped trying to fucking kill myself. Now I'm actually going to maybe take life seriously. You want to not like me? You want to hate me? You think that that's going to be a testimony on my life that you don't like me? You think it's a testimony on Collective's life that these little fucking bullies, these people are trying to fucking pull the strings and manipulate things on other sides? Do you think that that's the real problem here? Those are the ones that are going to take us down? Are you fucking kidding me? Honestly, Collective is too strong, too smart, and they've been here for too long to let little motherfuckers walk up into their life and try to even remotely take something. If you even try to fucking take something off my property, you better call the cops because somebody is going to fucking die. This is the fucking streets. This isn't a fucking game. I try to tell people that. Why do you try to fuck with people's lives? This isn't a game. Do you know that majority of Collective doesn't even have anything to live for? They're like the most fucking powerful motherfuckers on this world. We don't have no kids. We don't have no responsibilities. We don't have any houses that we would care to fucking keep around. Our families have most likely kicked us all away. You want to fuck with the one person that has got nothing in this fucking world and nothing to live for? You better watch your fucking move because the only reason why I'm here is for myself and for my sister. Okay, I can't leave my sister alone. My sister, it would be completely alone if I wasn't here. All right, so we're like a fucking ride or die team. If she goes, I go. If I go, she goes. She ain't hanging around if I'm not here. I'm sure as fuck not hanging around if she's not here. I don't give a fuck if one of us has a boyfriend. Fucking out the door you go. This is fucking mission. This is real life fucking shit. This isn't, oh, I'm just gonna go get a husband and I'm gonna go marry somebody and fucking ride off in La La Land. Like, I got mission. I got fucking readings to do. I got people to cross. I've got fucking egos to bust. I got fucking dicks to fucking squash. I got things I gotta fucking do. I got tits to fucking break. Okay, these bitches have been fucking with me my whole goddamn life. You think I'm just gonna walk away and go, that's okay. I'll just go in and crawl into my grave now and let y'all live a fucking fantastic life without me. Yeah, right. If I exit the block, then they're just gonna bully somebody else into a 6 foot early grave, and then they're gonna bully the next person and the next person and the next person. Guess what? Apparently Whitney can die. You can't fucking kill me. I mean, like I said, I've tried and it doesn't work. Therefore, you better move out of my fucking way so that I can get shit done. And if you don't, it's gonna come with a little bit of fucking rage. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a shit anymore because people have been calling me crazy my whole life. And quite frankly, no one's ever really fucking seen who the fuck I am. Keep calling a bitch fucking crazy, yet you haven't even seen what crazy is. It's like they're fucking, it's like you're standing there with a gun and they're going, oh, you won't shoot it. There's not even probably any bullets in there. It's like it's calling you on to do something to hurt them when really it's all a matter of, honestly, whatever it is that you're doing is scaring somebody so fucking bad that they're going to shit their ego right out of their fucking mouths. That's the thing is like what these people say, it's all full of shit. Their eyes are fucking brown because they're fucking seeing shit. Their ears are fucking brown because all they can do is fucking hear shit. Okay, they don't fucking cleanse themselves. They have no idea what they're fucking hearing. Majority of everybody you're dealing with is massively fucking schizophrenic. Okay, so they're hearing all of these fucking things around them and they think that it's you standing in front of them, which is the only person who's trying to help them. But of course, they're going to see it as you're trying to ruin them, right? Because this is fucking bad against good. It's good versus evil. And most people, they don't want to be good. They want to be bad. They want to fuck over people. They want to go to work 9 to 5 just to be angry. So then they got something to angry and they can take it out on somebody. Well, because you got to go to work 9 to 5. Fuck you. You think you can just take your shit out on people? That's the thing. People, so many times we're dealing with people who believe that they're just allowed to do whatever they want. Okay, they woke up pissed off. Well, they can go fuck you. If you told them the fucking truth and you said karma's gonna come find them, guess what? They called the cops. Okay, these people are fucking pussies. When they go to bed, they're crying, bitch. When they're in their dreams, they're in nightmares. When they wake up, they wish they were dead, but they keep living it, and then they come and they fuck with you. Why? Because these people couldn't fucking try to give a shit about their own lives if their own fucking life was in demise. Okay, they can't look at themselves unless they're in the hospital getting sympathy fucking pills. These people cannot see what they're doing in their life if they had 5-inch glasses on. Okay, they're dumb as fuck. Okay, they're blind as fuck, and they're deaf as fuck. Okay, and this is what collectives got to deal with. Okay, who's got their third eye open. So even when your eyes are closed, you can still see what they're doing. Our ears are open, which means if we're laying down, we can still fucking hear you a mile away. Okay, our voices are open, which means we're not going to hold back shit. Okay, like, and the people that you have to deal with are cowards. Okay, they're fucking Nicky nine-dooring you and fucking running away down the streets. Well, you're coming out with the AK-47. Stop fucking knocking on my door and running away, bitch. It's the middle of the night. Next time I do it, you're going to fucking get cracked. Okay? But let them fuck around and find out. All right? My neighbor has this sign, FAFO. Fuck around, find out. And he puts it on his door when he walks out. Because that's the thing. You want to fuck around? Find out. Find out how much my apartment's booby trapped. Find out if you walked in or you tried to break into one of my windows that you wouldn't get slashed because I've got shit on the inside. Like, honestly, I mean, try to fuck with people. And that's why I always say, fuck around, find out. You want to fuck around with somebody's life? Awesome. Find out. You want to sit there and say you're doing shit by the book? You've got to do it by the book. You can't have a fucking bone of sympathy in your body, a bone of fucking mercy. Guess what? You're going to get it back times 10. I bet this fucking, honestly, I saw this bitch, this last one who just fucked with me. All right. I don't know really what the fuck she did, but she fucking did something. All right. And I actually physically saw her getting pulled over by a cop. Okay, she's had too much to drink, but she's only blowing like a 0.1 over or something like that. She's only like one mark over the alcohol limit. And the cop goes, well, I'm doing it by the book. And I was like, that was a dream, a vision that came through. And I went, oh, thank God, you fucking bitch. You want to sit there and keep saying you're doing shit by the book? Guess what? God gets checked too. Okay, so now you're going to get pulled over. You're going to get in trouble by somebody who does it by the book. And guess what? That bitch is going to have to fucking bend over and get it by the book. I've already been proven that when you do shit by the book and you don't show me mercy, because that's the thing, I'll come up with people who have been fucking sacrificing people since the dawn of time. They come face to face with me. They see somebody who didn't mean to do it, very vulnerable, very innocent, obviously did not mean to do what they do, and they castrate me anyways. And I go, well, fine. I don't want you to play out of character. I want you to do exactly you do to everybody to me, because I want to see what the fuck it is, how twisted, how fucked up your values really are, because it's not personal. Sometimes you come face to face with these fucking Queen of Swords in reverse. It's not personal. They've been doing this since they could walk. They've been manipulating since they could talk. You know what I mean? So you are just you're the judgment. They think that they can have judgment on everybody because they have, okay? Because they're a queen. Right? So people see them, oh, well, you're a queen. You know what you're talking about. But they're in reverse. So nobody knows how shady and how fucked up this individual really is, how by the book she chooses to do it. Okay? So Nine of Swords is her cockiness. That's her, well, I'm allowed to do everything. And it says by the book. So I'm doing it by the book. Yeah, well, we do get tested. Okay. And if we get shown mercy, okay, because sometimes we don't. But sometimes we do, okay? And when we do get shown mercy, what up, okay? When we do get shown mercy, then it finds the compassion inside of us to show other people mercy when they need it, okay? Because believe it or not everybody is bad. Not everybody is evil, okay? And that's why I said you can still do things by the book, but show mercy while you're doing it. Right? See where people are vulnerable and maybe not having a good time, or maybe having an awful day, or PMSing, or they've got a migraine, or their mom just died, or something fucked up just happened. And they come up to you because they need your empathy. They need your support. They need you to see that they're in a vulnerable state and you're the one that's not going to fuck them over. That's the thing. So many a collective, they walk up to these people in these vulnerable states to not get fucked over, because we were told that we could find help. People out there are going to help you. Yeah, right after or before they fuck you. Because I've gotten help and then gotten fucked. And then I've also gotten fucked and then gotten help. Okay, so that's the thing, is like people want to play their own fucking rules as soon as they feel like their authority, okay, will stand way above your little fucking voice, right? Because all of a sudden this person's got play. Oh, I know the judge. Oh, I know a lawyer. Oh, I know that committee. Oh, so now I get fucked because you know a bunch of people? So do I, but not the right people. Okay, so this Queen of Swords, I mean, she don't know who she fucking with. Literally, that's like just what I heard right now. She's trying to play this like nice lady, friends with everybody. She's got no worries in the world. She's some type of fucking teacher. So she's an authoric figure in some way, passing down her knowledge, okay? But she's a high priestess in reverse, which means she's getting fed by something nasty, okay? And when she's out there doing her teaching, okay, she's doing everything by the book, which means she's fucking people over. Okay, because everybody knows that things are written by the book, but do you really go by the book? No. Like I said, even cops don't. Okay, they see hundreds of people speeding every day. They watch people go through stop signs all the time. They don't have the time to pull over every single fucking person that's just, in a rush to get to work. Or they got to go pick their kid up from school so they don't stop at the stop sign all the way. Like, cops watch it too. Everybody, judges let people go. They show mercy. Give me a fucking break. You got some teacher that says that, honestly, who the fuck do they think they are? Even the president got checked this week. You notice that? Big old tan motherfucker thinks he can do whatever he wants. Fucking Elvis Presley. Okay, he got checked because his fucking tariffs are bullshit and he knows it. Even the fucking president can't do whatever he wants. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, you can have status all you want, and it can get let go for a bit until somebody questions it. And you know for a fucking fact, the courts are going to test it. They're going to ask a question. As soon as somebody goes, hey, that doesn't look right. You see that going on right there? It doesn't look right. Okay? Somebody doing it by the book. Hey, but if we're supposed to be doing it by the book says that doesn't look right. Oh, see how by the book can fucking win? It can also fuck you, like I said, when people show no mercy and are inhuman. Literally, this lady wasn't human. She isn't human. I'm not saying she's like some type of cyborg or robot or some shit like that, but you know those people who are heartless. Okay, she can laugh all she wants. There is nothing in her heart. She's just cold. She's just fucking cold. And the thing was, I was warned about her from numerous people. I was told to fucking watch my mouth, to watch what I say, to watch what I did, to do all this shit. And I'm Whitney. I can't follow a bunch of orders. I can't watch my mouth. What the fuck are you talking about? Unless I'm getting fucking paid, okay? And I got people in front of me that I'm speaking to who are paying me. You can't tell me to watch my fucking mouth. Why? To some fucking bitch I'm working with, some teacher? No. I don't know what that means. I'll show you respect, but Whitney's going to speak how Whitney fucking speaks. You want somebody else, and you want a brainwashed little individual that you can say, yes, sir, no, sir, okay, sir. I will never speak unless spoken to, sir. I'm sorry, I'm not a child. Not a child. Okay, so whoever the fuck this person is, honestly, they could have treated you like a fucking child, and you're fucking 40 years old, and you're like, honestly, fucking... let's meet outside of work, fucking, and talk about this, and then they don't show up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking so many people, man, can just, you know, especially with the phone, you know, like they feel like they got so much cockiness behind the phone. Like you're behind a fucking electronic, miles away, and now you want to open up your mouth? Now you got something to say? Fucking cowards. Children. Okay, like three little amigos walking down the street, fucking, like, yeah, okay, hope you all get run over. Okay, like, well, but we're doing it by the book. That's all I can hear. By the book, by the book, by the book. Oh, you know why I don't even read books. Okay, I haven't read a book since I was forced to in high school. Okay, I hate reading. I don't read it. It's somebody else's words. It's somebody else's mind. And okay, so then when I was older, I read a couple documentaries. I read Manson's biography, and I read Brian Head Welch's biography, and I read a couple R.L. Stein, couple Goosebump books back in the day, and like that's fucking it, man. I don't fucking read. I don't read. Whitney doesn't read. I won't read on trains. I won't read on a beach. I won't read in a car. I won't fucking read right now. I barely even want to read the fucking books that come with the goddamn CADs. I don't fucking care. I don't read. Whitney doesn't read. All right? It's not like I can't read. I can read like a motherfucker, but I don't fucking want to. I don't like it. I don't like it. Knight of Cups in reverse. This is their shit. I accidentally switched the dice. I changed Leo to Aries, and I accidentally changed Saturn? Yeah, Saturn to the moon. Feelings, emotions. Oh, I think this person's going to get angry. Now it's their time to get angry. Oh. Oh. Messenger of Swords. I think I'm getting that message pretty good. Do it by the book, eh? Oh, do it by the book, eh? Strength in reverse. Oh! They're going to lose their shit. And this is their fucking judgment now. Ooh. 10 of Wands. It's going to send their ass packing. Okay, wherever it is, wherever this person is, whoever this is that's fucking with you, Okay, I feel like they've got some type of job right now. Okay, they're Queen of Swords, so they're in some type of position. Okay. Their position is going to move swiftly, I just heard, so quite quickly, okay, from the Queen of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Wands. You see how she's busting ass. This is actually the card on the back of the deck when I bought this. This is the reason why I bought this deck. I felt like this was a very good interpretation of the Ten of Wands. As she, you know, she's got her child there, she's got her wood there, her wands, okay, and she can't catch a break. You know, she's got to move on, and she's got this kid, and nobody can take care of the baby, and she's still got a ton of work to do, so she's got to do her work with the kid, you know, and that's how I feel. Maybe this person's going to get pregnant, and their fucking baby daddy's going to walk out on them, and they're going to be so headstrong, they'll be like, I can do it on my own. I can do everything on my own. I'm so headstrong, and they have to do it by the book, which means that they have to pay me all this child support, they have to do this, and the law might not be on their hands this time. Okay, they might not get their child support for fucking 10 months after the kid's been born. Okay, they might get brought through the fucking ringer because they think that everything's going to be done by the book. Oh, if they get pregnant by some fucking dude, he's going to do it by the book because, you know, the book says that guys have to stick around and be fathers. No, they don't. No, they don't. Your mom doesn't even have to stick around and fucking be a mom. Okay, no one's got to do shit. Okay, nobody's got to do shit now. Everybody can just leave their responsibility at the door and fucking walk away. It's the way this world's been created. It's a bunch of fucking cowards. Okay, 5 of coins. Oh, they losing their money, son. And I like that there's 5 people in the reading right now. 5 of swords. I like this. Okay, because it's giving me that kind of vibe that no matter how hard they try, they're going to lose their money. And they might even seek shelter. They might have to be one of those women that all of a sudden can't afford their rent anymore, so they have to get subsidized housing, something like that. They have to go to a shelter, get the church to help them. Oh, you're going to go run to the church, eh? Get an apartment from the church? Honestly, as fucked up and what they did to you is, I still feel like somehow they're going to be coddled by something at the end of all this. They're going to get the apartment, you know, like the world is still going to fucking give them something nice just to show them mercy. Oh, they're going to get shown mercy. And you know what? Good for the universe. Like, I wouldn't fucking do it, but good for the universe. I feel like they're even going to still be shown some type of mercy, okay, even though they fucked it all up. Because, I mean, they lose everything, then maybe they will learn to stop fucking lying, stop doing everything by the book and fucking people, okay? 6 of Swords, like, you're fucking moving. You're gone. You're gone. You're done, son. There's the world. This is what I mean. Like, you're done, son. That's it. That's all you got to. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote for you. You're going to leave this person trapped in their web of lies, bullshit, betrayal, sitting on top of the world like they're fucking God. Okay. Making decisions, being a teacher, grading people. Okay. Grading people on a dissociative mindset. They've got something very, very malicious in their head, very full of intent to strike, you know, and that's the wrong energy in a teacher. They're egotistical. Okay. Oh man, their lies are incredible, right? Because they're intellectual. They know how to weave a web of lies, you know, like they really do. They know what they're doing. And that's why it's like, okay, well, you can weave a web of lies around a bunch of people saying that you're doing it by the book. All right, I'm going to show you what the world can do. Gotta love that, eh? Oh, okay. You think you're Miss Tough Pants, eh? Now we got the 2 of coins comes up with the 3 of wands in reverse. They might think that money is going to be able to get them out of this. They might be able to think. And like, that's the thing is money is, man, this person just thinks that they have money wrapped around their whole fucking life. You know, like they think that they can do whatever they want with whatever they want. And they're always going to have money. And I just looked at the 5 of coins, like not for long. Like, do you think I knew that I was going to go through bankruptcy? Do you think I knew that at one point in my life I was going to be homeless? Do you think I knew that when I was 20 I was going to lose both families because of something they did to me? Like, do you think I knew all that? Like, when I was 20, I was living the life, fucking fucking spending all my money, going to the bar, fucking not a care in the world. I had no idea what the world was. Okay. So that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you know, you might be a little tainted. Yeah, that's because most of the fucking people that you're dealing with have no idea what the world is. They live in these little cookie cutter boxes where nothing's ever happened to them. Or if something has happened to them, they've been coddled and taken care of. Okay, so they don't know. Like, the worst thing that this person's ever gone through is like a flat tire. You know, they forgot their keys. They locked their keys in their car or something like that. Like, they don't know what a bad day is if they tried. Okay, that's why it's like, okay, well, they've had something protecting them, obviously, because this whole by the book thing has kept them in a status, but now they just fuck with the wrong thing. Okay, it's like the commissioner's son, you know, like, and they're the prosecutor, and they were supposed to fucking see mercy. They were supposed to show mercy somewhere, and they didn't. And maybe that's why the messenger of cups is here, but in reverse, or the action of cups is here in reverse, because they were supposed to actively show emotion, give back, okay, give with intent, and they didn't. They reserved, they held back. That was a fucking big reading, man. No way. Oh my god, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I gotta take these because they're fucking awesome. And I'm gonna, okay. So we've got the Ace of Wands, okay, on the bottom of the deck with the Messenger of Wands in reverse. Okay, their action is going nowhere anymore. Maybe they're just not going to be taken seriously anymore. Okay, someone's going to realize that they're just a little bit too cocky behind their reports. They're putting a little bit too much, you know, they're smirking a little too much. They're a little too happy. You know, their numbers are way down, something like that. I don't know. Okay, and they think it's a good thing. And somebody's like, that's not right. Like, we need more product. We need more people. We need something more. Okay. So then it turns into the Knight of Wands, okay, with the Two of Wands, and then the Ace of Swords and the Star. Okay, so I believe that something that they're doing is going nowhere while you move forward. Okay, the Action of Wands picks a decision, because that's what the Two of Wands has to do. It has to pick one decision, one action move. Okay, and then the Ace of Swords, it's like you get put into the truth. Okay, you suddenly are the Queen of Swords with the right side up. Someone's going to know that you're telling the truth, and that's the Star. Okay, so you're going to come face to face with somebody, and somebody might be lying through their fucking teeth, but you tell the truth, and the truth shall prevail. It always does. It always does. Even when you don't even know sometimes that you're telling the truth, or that what you're saying is going to help you in the long run. You might not even know, but you still do it anyways, and it does in the long run save you. And there's the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. That's a beautiful energy. That's moving your fucking car forward. You're getting the hell out of Dodge. You don't need to deal with this liar anymore from the sounds of it. I'm getting this In Excess song in my head right now. It's a song called Never Tear Us Apart. I was standing You were there. Two worlds collided. And they could never tear us apart. All right, next message. Take it or leave it. I hope you take it. I hope it's for somebody. Six of Wands with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Theft and victory. Okay, so basically what I'm getting, thanks to NXS, I feel like someone's been held away from you. You know, like an arranged marriage, but you weren't the one that was lined up. They were lined up with somebody else. There's conflict. Nah. 5, 6, 7. Okay, there is one bullet missing from the chamber. So I feel like whoever this Seven of Swords is, whoever stole like a partner away from you, which, I mean, I don't know how that would be possible, but just because I don't know how it would be possible doesn't mean it's not possible. But I feel like the person who took somebody away from you, they just got taken out by a bullet. Money coming. There's the 8 of Pentacles. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Leaving conflict behind. 6 of Swords, the Tower, and the 2 of Pentacles. Full house. Okay, so I kind of feel like if somebody comes around, there's the Queen of Cups, and there's the Fool. Seven of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse on the bottom. Heartbreak, betrayal. Okay, so, okay, strong opinion. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel like, okay, so somebody might be coming back, okay? And I don't know if it's, like, my nose right now is so fucking itchy. I don't know if it's, like, a partner or something like that, but I feel like it does. I feel like somebody, like, you lost somebody, okay? But I feel like they could have cheated on you. All right? They could have cheated on you, but that's just your opinion. Okay, we got strong opinion, and when strong opinion came out, they said that's just your opinion. That's not necessarily what happened. Okay, so you might say, well, you went and fucked somebody else, and they're like, yeah, but didn't you? And weren't we breaking up? Like, what the fuck? So that's just your opinion that this was heartbreak, betrayal, because I don't really think it was. I feel like you both fucking did something. You can't just blame it on the other person when you did something too. Okay? So the Fool, new beginnings, risks. I feel like somebody makes a decision to step forward. Tower comes down. Okay? They have some type of breakdown with you. They leave the conflict behind. Okay? Yeah, okay, like, I don't know, the last time you spoke to them, you could have, like, seriously fought with them, yelled at them, something like that. Okay, so they kind of might think that that's how you're going to be again still. And I don't know, they might be able to break through the conversation and get things said that need to be said. You know, because, I mean, if somebody did cheat on you or something like that, I'm not saying that it's your fault. I'm not gaslighting or anything like that. This is what Spirit wants to say. But, like, think about some of the things that you might have done, you know, because, like, it's so easy to be like, well, they fucked somebody else. What did I do? Well, you obviously played a part somewhere. You know, like maybe you were perfect. Maybe you did everything perfect. Maybe you constantly on a weekly basis tried to seduce them, fucking cook dinner for them every night, fucking put their clothes out for them. But at the same time, it's like, how much do you do for somebody? And then it's more like babying them, mothering them. You know, like a man doesn't want his fucking laundry washed and folded if he's looking for sex. Right? And some men have a lot of testosterone, just like women. They can be built with a lot of estrogen. And that estrogen can counteract with wanting to mother things and baby things and stuff. As men, you know, they get the overwhelming testosterone, which means they sometimes want to fuck everything that walks, right? So you've got two polar opposite energies, okay, that if a woman is suddenly lactating all the time and wanting, you know, just a baby and mother everything, then that could force a testosterone-based male into the arms of somebody else. I'm not saying that he's right, and I'm not saying that she did anything wrong. I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, you know, it can happen because people have needs. And sometimes they think, well, we're married. Yeah, well, what, like, not everybody needs emotional stability, okay? Which is sometimes what people will say, well, we're married. Why would you do that? We're married. Yeah, well, what does marriage, not marriage doesn't mean the same thing to everybody. Okay, I was watching this fucking video where this bitch came up fucking talking about how your body is not owned by you once you get married. It's owned by your spouse and vice versa. And if they want to fuck you, they have every right to. And if you don't want to, then you got to give it up for your man and vice versa. And this man got seriously triggered with this lady because he's like, that's rape. That's rape. That's rape. You're not allowed to just tell your fucking partner to bend over because you want it, because you're married. That's abuse. That's rape. Okay, you still need consent. Consent still exists. But then there's people who are in relationship and consent to everything, and 6 months later, they still haven't had sex, and they've been married for 4 years. Like, and they say, well, everybody goes through that. Okay, sure, everybody goes through it. Not everybody, because not everybody's marriages are the same. So don't categorize yourself right away as everybody goes through it when, no, they don't. Does everybody get molested? No. Did everybody get cheated on? No. Okay, the world's a very different place. Okay, so not everybody goes through the same fucking shit. Okay, so just watch how you judge people. Okay, because that's the thing is like, some man in a relationship could be so into his wife and trying to be with his wife every day and trying everything to do to be with his wife, and his wife just wants to cry and be in the bathtub and breastfeed. Well, your husband also has needs along with your child, and just like you, like she has needs too, right? But like, I mean, your husband doesn't, I mean, then they say like your husband can take care of his own needs. Yeah, but then he can also just be single. Okay, but yes, you need to take care of your own sexual needs. I do believe that if you're an overly, pent up human, then, shower time should be a time where you have for yourself and extracurricular activities. You don't need to involve anybody else. Just because you have a wife and you're super horny, you can still deal with yourself on your own. It's not your wife's job. If you want to be with your wife, then be with her, but don't use her to jerk off into. Okay, so there's that aspect of it too, right? Like you're not a jerk off machine. Okay, go jerk yourself off, right? Because that's the thing is like, maybe you had some conflict sexually with somebody and they demanded that you do everything for them to satisfy them. That's not your responsibility. Okay, it's their job to satisfy themselves. Okay, if they want an extra little special treatment, then they need to put the fucking blanket down and do something about it. Okay, just like a woman, she wants something, she needs to rub around and get it. Okay, that's the thing. Like all of a sudden, I love that sometimes like people are just in a relationship or like they're married and some like all of a sudden the entitlement comes out and you're like, since when does a ring come with entitlement all of a sudden? Okay, but I've also been beaten my whole life and I feel like I should have taken a little bit more entitlement and not just gave everything up thinking that people were just allowed to steal from me all the time. So like sometimes I do say things, it's strictly from spirit. Okay, I throw in my stories and stuff just to let you know I'm human and I have things that happen to me as well. Okay. And I'm not perfect. I'm like far from perfect. Okay. I don't even put myself in perfect. I put myself in hardworking, but nowhere near perfect, because there's things I can change about myself day to better myself. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Yeah. Okay. So maybe there was a lot of things that you just had going on with this person, okay, and you felt like they got taken away from you because they cheated on you, or some chick took them away from you, or some dude took them away. No. If that's the thing, is Chiron was putting up these videos where somebody's spouse is getting like flirted with and shit. And he's like, you better do something to keep your man around. You better fucking light the flame or whatever. And like, it's funny as theory, yes. But if your relationship is good and you're healthy and you do have sex every week and you do make time for each other and you've got a great personality and a great relationship, then somebody could come in and flirt all they fucking want with either one of you. And you're not going to do anything. Nothing. You're not going to overstep. You're not going to fucking even try to sleep with somebody else if your relationship is good. Okay, and if somebody can get rocked out of a relationship, then there's most likely something that they're doing wrong as well. Because that's the thing, is like, if you're going to cheat, I should hope to fuck you tried everything in your relationship before you went and did that. Because that's the thing, is like sometimes, and then like I've had times where I've broken up with people and they don't care. They're like, we're not breaking up, but I'm like, I'm gone. I'm not in this anymore. And they're like, yeah, well, and then I go, sometimes you got to go do what you got to do, you know, because people are holding on a little too hard. Okay. But I don't know. This could be that too. I mean, somebody could have cheated on you or started banging somebody else right away after you broke up, just so then you would leave them alone. It didn't really have anything to do with how they felt about somebody. It was more or less just, they didn't want you torturing yourself anymore and watching it. So it could be something like that. And then all of a sudden they're going to come back around again and be like, listen, you know, and that's the thing, is like, some people might say some fucked up shit to you. Okay. But at least they're talking to you. At least they're admitting things. Okay. Because from the looks of it, nobody has lied. There's nothing, there's no swords in reverse with lies. Okay. So, I mean, it's just a strong opinion. There's some strong opinions. So that's the thing, is like, I don't know. And you might come toe to toe. I don't know. It might be a little bit of an argument until you realize somebody might be a little headstrong in this as well, thinking that the way that they feel about something is correct and that's the way it's supposed to be because of they got, like, your feelings, just because your feelings got hurt, it doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it right or by law, or that they broke the law because your feelings are hurt. Okay, so that's another thing. Like, they might have hurt you, but they didn't break the law. They might have hurt you, but a lot of other people wouldn't have cared. And I'm not gaslighting you, but just think about sometimes the way that you feel versus how other people feel. They might not have come across somebody that feels as much as you, or thinks as much as you, or does things as much as you. So they might be coming up with, you know, like, you might be showing them things that they've never seen before in a person. Okay, that's why it's like, okay, well, maybe you just didn't have the right communication. Maybe you couldn't speak properly to each other before. And now maybe you can. Now maybe you might be able to leave that conflict behind, you know, because maybe your spouse, you know, was that kind of person that wanted you to have sex all the time and you didn't. Well, now make a truce. Like, okay, I mean, if I'm really fucking tired, don't get mad at me and force me to have sex with you when I really don't want to. But if you try and I'm not in the mood and you get a reaction, then go ahead. But, you know, so I don't know, you might have to make a truce with somebody. And then there's also people that, you know, kind of get in those relationships that know that their partners, you know, like, they might travel a lot or be away a lot. And so they get, you know, they make a truce with a partner that's like, okay, well, you're allowed to, you know, fuck people, but it doesn't come home, and they don't get your fucking phone number, and I don't find out about, you know, like, because there's clauses that people have in their marriages. Okay, like, I'm getting Sons of, you know, Gemma, biker group, something like that, you know, like, they make truces, okay, and like, when he's gone, I mean, she's allowed to do shit too, and like, the jail clause, they're in jail, you're allowed to fuck, you know, but as long as the whole part of the deal is that it doesn't come back and hit anybody in the face. Okay, because that's fucking humiliating. Okay, so that's the thing, is maybe something hit you in the face, it humiliated you. I mean, there's a fucking tower here. Something happened. Okay, conflict, huge conflict happened. Okay, so, and that's why it's like, You either learn to forgive and be mature, because if you want to have sex, you got to be mature about it. Okay. And if you want to be in a relationship, you got to be mature about it. But also, relationships don't come with a book. It's not laws and rules. You're allowed to make up your own laws and rules with anybody you want. Right? Like, thou shalt not cheat, thou shalt not this, all those fucking sins and crimes that you say while you're saying your own fucking vows that you're not going to do this. You're desecrating your fucking words right away because you're going to do that shit. Okay. In sickness, you're going to get mad at them. In health, you're going to get pissed off. There's going to be times you want to leave them. I'm sorry. Do you deserve to get put up on a cross? No. Okay. So it's like, I don't know, maybe you make up your own fucking vows, make your own fucking rules up like grown-ups do. Okay. Honestly, figure it out. It's like people have fucking weird relationships out there. Okay. And the ones who make it look normal. Okay. Well, that's normal. Beaver Cleaver right there. Like, she's at home. He goes to work. Yeah. He also might be getting Hummers under his desk every day at work. Just because his life looks perfect and his kid looks perfect, his kid's probably fucking seriously introverted by now. Fucking mom doesn't speak to anybody and gets drunk by lunchtime and takes a little too long with her badminton coach. Okay. Trust me, when people try to do it perfect, that's when they fuck it up, because nothing is perfect. Okay. What up, girl? I think you were here yesterday. All right. And that's the thing, is like, when we put all these vices and grips on ourselves that things have to be a certain way, that's when relationships plummet. Okay. Even with your kids, you can't treat your kid like they're like your other ones or like everybody else or the way that you were growing up. You really can't. You have to learn that they have specific needs and they need to learn how to meet those needs. And they need to learn that, when they're hungry, they can feed themselves. They don't have to come eating off your shit, but that all comes with maturity. Right. So if you can sit and talk about this now, where before you used to yell about it, consider yourself so far advanced. Like, you have come so far with somebody if that's where you were and this is where you are now. Trust me. I had the same kind of shit happen with my sister a lot of times. Like, it's not easy, having to call somebody out on something that they're doing to themselves. It's really hard. Like, even though I'm her sister, it doesn't matter. I've been calling her out and calling her name since the day we were fucking brought together, which I was like, obviously, when do you start talking? 2? We had nonverbal communication before I was speaking. Let's be honest. She basically took care of me from age of 0 to now. That's why we still live together. We took 10 years not living together because she was married. I was with dudes, obviously. We live together now because it's cheaper. And, it has really helped our healing, right? Because, she calls me out, and we don't call her out, but we do this thing where we try to, sometimes it's calling each other out. Sometimes you don't really know how to do it. Like, treat yourself better. Fucking stop drinking. You're on antibiotics. There are things you have to say to people that don't go so well sometimes. They don't want to swallow that shit. So it's like, it's not all fun and games on this side either. But, it's becoming, before, honestly, when we first started living together, even when we were 18, I'd check my sister. She wouldn't talk to me sometimes for fucking days. She'd be so angry at me. If I'd be like, well, if you didn't fucking blah, 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 then this would be a different. And she'd get so angry. It'd be days that she fucking wouldn't speak to me. Honestly, the fights we had in high school and shit growing up, she would go days, but then we forgive ourselves. But now, if there's something that I have to say that I know that she's not going to like, or something I have to call out on her or something like that, it's 10, 15 minutes. And she's comes into my room. Okay. Something's wrong. It takes her so much time, so much less time now to bounce back, because I'm not trying to hurt her. I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to make her better. I want to see that she's got a weakness. If I see that she has a weakness, and I want it to be better, so then nobody takes advantage of her. So then she's not in a situation where that weakness comes out and somebody hurts her. It's not about bullying her or trying to get her to do the right thing. I want her to do better. So then nobody nobody else sees that weakness that I just saw. Because if they do, then what if they do something like, honestly, I was watching this cold case. I don't remember when, but I was watching this cold, she's coming up now, and this lady went missing, and she was hitchhiking, and she was just, that's what she did, but she had her own hitchhiking rules and everything, and she was very, very responsible when she hitchhiked, but she was vulnerable. And she obviously told, it's almost like I saw her, sitting in this car moments before she got kidnapped, because where she was going on her way, where she got kidnapped, the people didn't know she was coming. Okay. So she must have told the person that wherever it was she was going, nobody was expecting her, which means nobody would miss her if she was gone. So she's still, no matter how many rules she had with hitchhiking, and, she'd get out of the car if she wasn't comfortable. She wouldn't even get in the car if she got the creeps. So you could tell that she was a channeler, that she was telepathic, that she could read the vibes off of people. And those vibes kept her alive until she said the wrong thing, until she was vulnerable and trusted somebody to say that she was surprising somebody, which means in the world she was MIA, and she said it to the wrong person. Like, we can be as smart as we want and have our rules, but then we're that little bit vulnerable when we tell somebody the truth, because we think we're safe, and that vulnerability gets us killed or gets us kidnapped, never seen again. We lose our job. We think we can trust the wrong person at the right time, and it just down, and it just spirals, and it takes us into places that, just because we trust. And the people who trust the most are the ones that have been fucked over the most. Okay, because we still look for that trust. We still look for that door that's going to open for us that one time it did. We try to see that humanity in people because we've seen it before, but sometimes we never see it again. Right? That's mixing in again with the by the book reading. Like, people can be fucking human, but saying that they're going to do it by the book dehumanizes them, turns them into robots, because you're reading a fucking book and you didn't think to maybe, I don't know, take a gut check yourself for a second on maybe you don't have to be such a fucking bully or such an asshole or such a narcissist, right? Like, what collective is dealing with, honestly, I have so much love for us, because it hurts so much to even have to say these readings, let alone know that so many people are going through it and don't see these readings and will never know that they're getting fucked over by people because they say that they're their family members and that's not what they're doing, It's fucking sad. It's a great, big, sad, pathetic world that we live in, eh? That's why we got to stick together and make it better. What are we at? Ooh, 102.41. Okay. We're going to do one last message. And see what's up. And then I'm going to call it a day. I got some shit to do still, so we're going to call it quits after this. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I very much appreciate it. Long weekend. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Thank you so much for liking the video. Your girl appreciates that shit. All right, we have Watchtowers of the East with Spring and Yule with Rebirth. It was Yule in reverse. Because I feel like collective is on their way to this spring awakening, and somebody does not want to see you get there. This awakening is obviously coming with a rebirth, which in that rebirth is coming some serious grounding energy. That's earth energy right there. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Okay, so I feel like collective is possibly rebirthing themselves Okay, and somebody does not want to see that happen. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they want to see you get hurt. Okay, they want to see you get hurt. They don't want to see you evolving and becoming bright, beautiful, enchanting, awakening. They want to shut that down. Okay, and like we always say, just because they want it doesn't mean they're going to get it. Okay, Eight of Wands in limbo with the Two of Swords in limbo. That's what I'm talking about. Just because they want this to happen for you, it doesn't mean it's going to. If you're lined up to rebirth, if you're lined up to awaken, that's what's going to happen. They cannot postpone it anymore. They're almost trying to blindside you. Okay. What's that? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is something big coming in for you then that they're trying to get away from you. Okay, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see, they want you penniless. Hey, Danny. Okay, there's the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They want you penniless. They don't want you to. There's the High Priestess in reverse. Like they're getting very, very bad. This is the second High Priestess that's come in reverse. Okay, which means people are not hearing and listening to the right things. Okay, and that's why it's all coming up, because they're obviously this whole new group of people doing a bunch of magic. Okay, when they're listening to an outside source that is literally telling them to do magic that's going to inevitably, possibly end their life. Okay, because it's all a joke. You should never do magic against somebody. Why would you? That's a setup. That's somebody setting you up to for your own demise. Okay, because the collective's not going to end up getting hurt. Okay, you're protected. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person is going to lose a lot of money. There's the Moon. They might be trying to, Temperance in reverse. They might be trying to hire somebody to do something. Okay, which is why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they might lose a lot of money trying to do this to you. Okay, because the Moon energy, they're not seeing things clearly. Okay, and if they even try to attempt to do this, which I feel like they already have, but if they actually go through with this and they call this Brujah up or something and they get their money going with trying to shut you down, their whole family might get taken out, killed. That's what that movie's about. This man, basically, he gets bit by a werewolf before he goes to his mission on the moon. And once they get there, everybody's dead. And it's just him left. Okay, it's a fucking massacre. It's a nightmare. Temperance in reverse. If they don't slow down, they don't understand what they're doing. They don't understand that they're going to hurt everybody. And you're not going to get touched. Okay, you're not going to get touched. That's witchcraft. Queen of Swords. They're going to end up dead. I swear. And whatever that means in Scorpio trans fucking parent energy, I don't fucking know. Okay, transformative energy, I don't know. 9 of Wands. Like, you're going to block them out. There's the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, or the 4 of Swords. Thing is survival is the only thing that you know how to do. Therefore, you don't just let things into your life because you're desperate or because you're entitled and you think you should deserve everything. Even if you had nothing, if you didn't want something, like say, I mean, it can be true for so many things, but it's literally, I mean, if you want to go like, I don't know, kind of weird with it. It's like somebody trying to give you something, okay, like a microwave or a pair of shoes or a car or something like that, and you don't need it because you already have one, and you're like, no, I have what I need, okay? But they try to get you to take what they're giving you because they would. Even if they already had a microwave, they would still take one being given to them. Even if they had, multiple pairs of shoes, they would still take another pair, because that's what greed does. It makes people want to take things that even they don't need. Okay. So this high priestess in reverse obviously is possibly taking things that she doesn't need, okay, that are not hers to take. And the universe is sick of it. Like, go make your own fucking, go get your own shit. Like, stop taking things from people because you're stocking things up and other people need these things. And you're just taking all these things and you're not even planning on using them, and you have the money to buy a new one, but you're still going to hoard. Like, it's almost as if somebody's been hoarding something from you. Okay. And it's your time to finally get it. It's your time to rebirth. It's your time to have it in your life, and they don't want to give you it, even though they've got all this energy like pent up. They've got all this that they can, it seems very greedy. Seems very greedy. Like, why would they want to stop your awakening, your rebirth? Why would they want to do that? Right? That takes a very twisted individual to think that they can dismember collective, right? Displace them in some way, because they're used to doing it to everybody. That's nice. Do it to everybody. Don't fucking do it to collective, because you're going to get fucking clapped back at, like, easily. Spirit's not going to let you get hurt. So whatever it is that they think that they can do quickly, they think that they might think that they can get you to leave or move or divorce them really quick or leave really quick. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to do what I wanted to do. I told you this. Someone's not expecting you to be so abrasive, so determined, so cutthroat. They're not expecting this Queen of Swords to come out of you. They're Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like, they're so fucking itchy in their skin, like, they can't ground themselves if they tried. Okay, so the fact that they're even coming at you to try to do anything is like, I think this person should be concentrating on grounding their own energy instead of coming and attacking you all the time. But I'm not here to give them advice. That's for damn sure. So anyways, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay. This kind of seems like an in and out kind of scenario where just because they want you to suffer, it doesn't mean that they're going to get what they want. And if you're on the path to awakening and that's what you want, then that's what's going to happen. And you're going to ground the shit out of your seeds, and you're going to do everything that you need to do because all you know is survival. Any threat towards your life is now kind of like eye for an eye. You come at me, I come at you. You threaten me, I threaten you. You steal from me, I steal from you. It's a very, like, it seems catty, but how else are people going to learn? Because they're bullies, right? Some of us have to check bullies. Some of us have to go above and beyond to make sure a bully doesn't proceed to the next destination without getting a serious fucking ass whooping. Whether it's verbally, physically, in their dreams, I don't care. This person deserves to get checked. So collective, keep doing your rebirth, keep doing your awakening, keep grounding, keep doing what you're doing, because somebody is trying to throw you off. Okay, they really are. They're trying, Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to throw your fate off in some way. Okay, but again, just because they want it to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. And I feel like collective is putting up a good fight. And if you're meant for something, you will get it. It will come to you. Okay, and if you make hell freeze over, that's what's going to happen, right? Like, people have been stolen from for too long. This isn't something that can be stolen anymore. This would be something that would be manipulated away from you. And that's uncalled for. That's not going to happen. Not under my watch. Okay. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And, personal readings, Whitney Moonshine at gmail.com. Anything else? Thanks for being here. If somebody doesn't want me to be evolving, well, that's the thing that could happen to them. You know, you want to keep watching Collective. You want to keep fucking with Collective. Maybe they will lose their sight. Maybe they will lose their eyes. Maybe they will lose their, you know, ability to drive or work or, you know, do magic or perform anymore. It just depends. I mean, what people want to waste their energy on, if they're so set on pushing their energy out, then eventually their energy is nowhere. It's not going to be anywhere to be found. It's going to be gone. Right? It's not going to want to mess with them anymore. Like, that's the thing, your own soul. Like, I mean, if you taint your fucking body up that much, your own soul doesn't even want to be around you. Right? Like, and then you end up getting taken up by a bunch of fucking idiots just waiting to jump into an open vessel. Right? Keep your soul there. Keep your soul happy. Keep your soul lit. Keep that inner flame lit on the inside of you. You know, keep that going. Keep yourself just... honestly, I feel like at this point in time, whatever it is that you need to do to keep yourself fucking motivated, to keep yourself living, to keep yourself here, just do it. Honestly, if you don't have kids and shit, like, set yourself up to be the main stage of your life. Like, everything should be evolving and revolving around you, right? Honestly, it really should. Like, and you should evolve as you evolve, you know, like, as you change and as you know, like, you should be doing things for yourself. Like, if you have to work all day, then go to the grocery store on your way home, so then you can get home and stay home, and, you know, like, pre-plan things sometimes, so then you can, like, honestly, when I used to drink back in the day, I would, like, set up my Advil and my glass of water and my puke bucket beside my bed before I would go out, you know? Like, I tried to take care of myself, even though drinking was not taking care of yourself. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just take your vitamins and do good things for yourself and keep yourself motivated to go to work every day. And, you know, like, not everybody's got money in their bank accounts. You know, sometimes you can put some shit on credit, you know, like, just... Right now, I feel like Collective really needs to be gentle with themselves because of how harsh, you know, your karmics are being to you, right? Like, the way that people treat you, it's really one of those things, like, you need to treat yourself better because of how many people treat you like shit. And it's just natural shit, cutting you off, you know, customer service, blaming you for things, stuff like that. Like, the better you treat yourself, then you get that back, you know, because we all have to work and we all have to bust our ass and we all have to do things, right, that necessarily we might not want to do or feel like it's fair to do. So that's why, if you want to keep your fingers, I mean, honestly, I manicure my own fingers, okay? I spend like an hour a week on them, and I file them and I paint them, and I figure I save myself $100 a week, or not really a week, maybe $100 every other week, every 3 weeks, just doing my own manicure, right? I trim my own hair. There's another fucking $100 every few weeks, you know, like, I wax my own legs. There's more money, you know, so I have an epilator, so I don't even spend money on that. Like, oh man, I do my own eyebrows. I said to myself the other day, I did my manicure, a pedicure, I waxed my legs, I waxed other things. I did my eyebrows. Oh yeah, I did a whole exfoliation. I did a mud mask. And I totaled it up. If I had gone to like a spa and got it all done, it was like $600. Oh yeah, because I cut and colored my hair. Okay, but I buy my color cheap, so for the most part, I don't even buy color. Okay, so yeah, and it was like over $600, and I thought, like, I do that, like, my nails grow out, I'm gonna have to do them again like next week. Like, I thought, my God, women, I haven't gone to appointments for so long. Like, I forgot how much money these things costed, and like, obviously everything's gone up since the last time I went and got my hair cut. I was like 26, 25 or something like that, and I realized hairdressers were purposely trying to make me look ugly. So I started cutting my own hair, short, long, doesn't matter. Anyways, you just gotta have a good mirror. You can cut the back of your hair with a good friend, you're fine. Color in my hair, God, you can do whatever you want. It saves you by the end of the month. I swear, chicks spend fucking $800-900, and I don't even buy makeup. So then you got to put makeup on top of that shit. Their makeup probably costs them $300 a month. Oh my God, the amount of money that women possibly spend on themselves. And I think, like, man, if you just got a couple of bottles of nail polish and some $1 nail files, you could save yourself $100 a month, like just like that. But chicks want to spend their money, or dudes don't like long nails, right? Or long eyelashes, right? Or makeup, right? It's so weird because women think they look so irresistible with these long ass fucking fingernails on and these long ass eyelashes. Men make fun of you all the time. And I'm not saying I don't get made fun of, because I do. I get made. Everybody gets made fun of, but I'm just saying, like, if you're a chick, these lashes and shit, like, if you've been dudes don't like it, okay? I mean, you might like it, which is like, who cares? I like it, but just know the amount of money you spend on it, you're going to make fun of yourself so bad one day. Like, I think about those nails I used to have in my 20s. I had nails on for like 4 years straight, fake nails. I think about it now and I'm like, oh my God, Whitney, like, oh my God, I got made fun of so much. I hated them myself, but yet loved them, and now I'm like, I don't know, man, your perspective changes. Once you stop putting image so much on there and like start saving yourself some money, oh man, it's like invigorating. I love saving money. It's like, it honestly, it excites me to save money. You emailed me? Please watch my video. I didn't even know you put up videos. Oh, I'll check you out. Did you send me the video? It's the people who were gang stalking you? Oh, I think I remember. When did you do that? Honestly. On YouTube? Obviously, like, we're not talking about anywhere else, right? You're just talking about YouTube. Oh, I thought you said you emailed it to me. I think you emailed that. I was just going to say, you emailed me a while ago about that. That was when I had my big power outage. Oh my God, no power for 3 weeks. I thought I was going to die. I don't really remember that too much. I was in a very weakened state. March was like the worst month ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, resend that to me because I don't really know what you're talking about. So you didn't post that video recently. You posted it back in March? Fucking gang stalking. God, it's terrifying. Terrifying. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, put that shit out. Honestly. Anybody that's got illegal shit going on, or like something that's people that are trying to hurt you, oh my God, put it up on the fucking internet as much as you can. I feel like it's the only way you can stay safe. Honestly. I don't understand this wicked, wicked world anymore. 1, 2, 3, 8. All right, people. Do you have anything else that needs to be said? I don't think so. I think that's good for the messages today. Personal readings, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. As you know, Jess, I will look forward to that email. Thank you so much, you guys. I do have to go. Yeah, email. Personal readings. I'll be back. Thank you so much for being here. Send those telepathic questions in my way. All right. Peace out, everybody. Much love. Much love.